I want to thank you all for coming out tonight to see us perform. This is the 6th grade band. I don't say this always or very often, as you're going to find out here in a second, but teaching here a long time, I've had lots of 6th grade bands, and some of them are very memorable for specific reasons. Some because, you know, just their personalities, and some because their behavior. But a couple over the years have really stuck out in my mind because of the way they can perform. And this one, it's got to be either number 1 or number 2 that I've ever had. So, I don't want to jinx them, because that would be really bad, wouldn't it? They laid an egg right now. But they sound fantastic. I think you're really going to enjoy their concert tonight. We're playing some really a variety of music. I don't normally program ballads with young bands, because ballads are some of the hardest songs to play for young kids. But these guys I actually did, and I think you're going to love the song. It's called By Dawn's Early Light. It's just beautiful. So we're going to play 3 very contrasting songs. We hope you enjoy it. This is the 6th grade band.
A lot of times, 6th grade band is still squeaking and squawking and playing wrong notes, and we got way past that this year, and we actually got to make some music. So this next piece, I think you really enjoy. This is By Dawn's Early Light.
there's one person I wanted to recognize real quick before they sing. Yesterday, the high school and junior high jazz bands went to Springfield. We were acknowledged on the floor of the House and the Senate for being grand champions, both high school and junior high, at the Eastern Jazz Festival this year. And one of the kids in this band is in that jazz band and was in Springfield, got recognized by the state assemblies yesterday, and that is Aaron Rath right over there.
Hello, my name is Brian Lonergan. I'm the junior high choir director. We have 4 songs for you tonight with our 6th grade choir. I want to echo what Mr. Stevens was saying about how this is one of the best 6th grade groups he's ever had. I could put mine firmly at the top of that list. It is the only 6th grade group I've had. But they have blown me away. I'm so lucky to kind of think into the future couple of years and see them grow not only in my own program at the junior high, but then go on at the high school. And the chance to get to work with them for potentially another 6 years after this year is really exciting. So they've made my first year here in Mahomet really special. We've got 4 songs for you tonight. The first one is a little bit slower, more thought-provoking. The other 3 will kind of liven things up after that. I do want to read the program notes from the first song. The song's entitled Bird Song, and I'll just read it to give you an idea of what you might hear. This is about where the text, where the poetry came from for this first song. It says, Bird Song is a celebration of life. The text comes from a collection of poems written by children who, while incarcerated in the Terezin concentration camp in Czechoslovakia during World War II, wrote of their experiences and dreams. This young author writes of the beauty of the world rather than of the horrors and destruction of his or her present circumstances. The text's positive and uplifting message is all the more striking when placed against the backdrop of war and the loss of personal freedom. This is Bird Song. There's a cool opportunity that 5th and 6th grade chorus students have, and it's run through the Illinois Music Education Association, or Music Educators Association, and they offer an elementary all-state choir. And a bunch of our students, I want to say almost 30 of the 6th grade choir students auditioned for us. They came in and they sang, and we have the unfortunate job of having to rank them. And we submit that ranking, it's totally blind, we submit that to the state, and then they come back to us with a selection of a number of students. This year we had 11 6th graders and another 4 5th graders. So we were well represented at the All-State Choir. It was really fun. The next 2 songs that you're going to hear on our program were 2 of the songs that they performed for the All-State Choir in January. And a quick shout out to those 11 students. When I call your name, just wave. We had CJ Brock, Reese Didier, Evan Hochter, Lucas Nikeza, Avery Olson, Leora Penn, Brighton Perkins, Travis Quick, Lucas Raquel, Daniel Traficante, and Cecilia Vermillion. So a big round of applause and congrats to them. The next 2 songs are All Fly Around, followed by Circle Around the Moon. We've got one more song for you tonight. This is a song in French. This is a song I actually heard at the end, probably somewhere in November or December, when I realized that we've got a lot of talented 6th graders. You know, I want something that can challenge them. And you know, one of the biggest challenges is singing in a foreign language, especially French, which I'm not a French speaker. Like I can do it for choir, but I'm nowhere near fluent or anything like that. So it was a work in progress. We actually had a 6th grader who.
Yes, his name.
Well, I know that's his name. Is he like an exchange student, or did he move here? Okay, thank you. Is Quentin out there? That would be amazing. Okay, so there's a student in 6th grade who is from France and came in and taught us the French as we were starting out this song, and it was really fun. This song features 8 descant singers. It's a small group for a kind of a group solo part at the end, and we have Anna Hensley, Hayden Linekin, Owen Mahana, Julia McPherson, Leora Penn, Brighton Perkins, Ethan Ramirez, and Eden Sanborn on the descant. Hope you enjoy. Thank you very much for coming tonight. We hope you have a wonderful night.